Candice, thank you for giving me a few minutes today on press day for Trope, premiering Friday, May 20th. Exciting times for you on Amazon Freevee. It's a great story about you and about the way you got here today.
Oh, thank you. Oh, yeah, it's been a long ride. It's they optioned this book 7 years ago.
Wow.
Yeah, I've heard that that's the average, that TV shows either get up real fast or it's 8 to 10 years. So yeah, I'm so happy and so grateful, and this was never part of the dream, like I wanted to be the author of one published book published by anyone and read by anyone ever. And now there's this.
So Crimson Lake turned into a TV series. Like how did that make you feel? And how long did it take you to come up with a story for the book?
Look, at the time I was writing a novel a year. And then I started working with James Patterson, so it turned into 2 novels a year. So yeah, it just it came from a kind of a skepticism and a questioning of, I'm just very interested in people who are accused of crimes they didn't commit. It just seems to me like the worst possible thing, that helplessness, particularly if you're in prison. You've been accused of this thing, you've been arrested, you've been convicted, and you are as isolated as you possibly can be. Prison, I've had a lot to do with prisons without actually being locked up in one, and they're the closest thing, I think, to being on a different planet. And so Ted's story is one of picking himself up after just devastation of this accusation. Yeah.
How did it feel to sit in the writer's room with brainstorming how to get these characters to come alive for a series also?
Look, there was a nervousness about, people are saying, oh, they're going to ruin your baby. This is your baby. And how, people are going to add these things to it that aren't in the book. And I think that that's the most wonderful part of this experience, is everyone adding their own individual thing, from the actors to the writers to the producers, that kind of thing. Yolanda Ramke was the head writer on this, and I'd seen her work before. I knew she was really good, and I knew that she understood the themes. So it was in safe hands the whole time. That's not something that worried me.
When you finally had a chance to work on the set, or even just to see it yourself, what was going through you?
So I actually was locked down in Sydney. Sydney was locked down for 16 weeks. And that's exactly when the filming happened up in the Gold Coast. So I didn't get to go to set. I was pretty devastated about that, which is exactly why we need a season 2. That's the number one reason. But also my other books have been optioned for film, and I'm hoping to fulfill that dream at one point. But look, I got to see the raw footage. I got to see the photos. I get to see, people having fun up on the set, and that's what I wanted. If I couldn't enjoy it, I'm so glad that so many other people did.
Last question. What do you hope when the viewers tune in for the first time to see this series? What do you hope you expect they see?
I really hope
reaction.
I really hope that people participate in this. I want this to be a water cooler conversation piece of people arguing and saying, I'm for this character, I'm for that character, this one's lying, this one's not. It's a participation. I think when you participate in a novel or a TV series or a film, you get the most enjoyment out of it, because you're actively judging. And that's what I want. I want people to get involved in that universe.
Candice, this was great. Thank you for giving me a few minutes on press day, May 20th on Amazon Freevee. Thank you.
Cool. Thank you.